we got some guests in the building tonight, Big Mac.
That's right. We got our 99 co-sign winner. We were July?
Yeah,
July. Oh,
July.
you a summer winner.
Major.
Oh, my God.
Blaze Carter hanging out with us.
Definitely. Boom. 99 Jams. What's good?
Boom.
On God.
What's up, bro?
You know, maintaining, praying hard, moving smart, my brother.
Boy, you always been doing that for a very long time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I'm saying, like, this ain't really like your first. This is kind of like your first time, but it really ain't your first time.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? Like, the last time.
I said, what does that mean? It kind of was.
No, because you know.
What does that mean?
The last time Blaze was here, it wasn't for like the greatest of circumstances.
Yeah.
But this time, great circumstances.
Great circumstances, you know.
But
the two-side labor, you know.
Exactly.
From the grind.
Exactly. Where you repping, bro, for everybody who don't know?
I represent Dade County, Liberty City.
Shout out
5'8". You feel what I'm saying?
58th Street.
Oh, God. Believe that.
I love it.
But the whole South Florida, I'm representing Florida. You know, I ain't being segregated, you know. The whole Miami, whole Dade County. We here.
So how long you been doing this?
I've been doing this forever, man. I started in elementary school writing Say No to Drugs raps, the SAT Stafford Achievement Test at Olinda Elementary, and writing poems to my girlfriends and things. So I've been doing it. My first album dropped when I was 14. I sold 50,000 units in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, under independent label out of Miami, Ghetto Gray Entertainment. I dropped my first CD, Blaze be the name. You feel what I'm saying? Shouts out, rest in peace, John D. Conyers. First dude who ever believed in me, and I mean, put his money where his mouth was and put me in the studio, and we did the thing.
Hold up, 14 years old.
Yeah, 14 years old. Blaze be the name. I'm gonna give you a copy of the album. I've been doing this nasty.
Wow. I just learned something.
Yeah. That's what get me mad a lot of times, because you just learned, but a lot of dudes know, a lot of dudes done been in my house, my home studio, and they just forget, you know what I mean? But it's all good. We here today. You hear me, Nasty?
And that was before the social media, that was before SoundCloud.
Oh, man, that was before all that.
You was out there selling.
But I say this, if all the plateaus and the platforms was out back then, it would just be a higher heights for me right now. That's why I tell all the kids who just entering the game, doing their things, use these things to the best of abilities. Don't go with the violent route, but get on these tools and use them for the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the all that, the Snapchat. Get on them and use them, man. Pump yourself.
Speaking of Liberty City, let's talk about these Warriors. That's a great documentary.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How did you end up hooking up with Uncle Luke and Chad and put that whole...
See, me and Luke go way back. You know, when I was graduating from the West, me and Luke nephew...
Whoa. What school you went to?
I graduated from Northwestern, you know, class of 05.
Okay.
Boom. Bulls in the building. Me and Luke took me 26 states. I went on a state with a tour with Uncle Luke, 26 states. I'm on tour Luke albums, and I've been traveling and doing a lot of things. And me and Luke come about the city, so we know the trials and tribulations of the hood. So we cater to the power. We cater to the young men, cater to the young queens and kings of the neighborhood. And with that being said, we just aligned ourselves to cater to them and do what's best for them for future benefits. And, you know, through the struggle, I lost my son. Long live King Carter. He played for the Warriors, and I felt obligated that I could.
Boom Squad, right?
Yeah, the Boom Squad. I just couldn't. And Boom is the squad. You know what I mean? I'm Mr. Boom. People think Boom is just an explosion, but that's how we come. Boom is an acronym. It stands for branding our own movement, benefiting off our mission, being our own man, bringing our own money. And we get the whole world of booming. Being our own man is just not the male trait. It's female and male. We talking about mankind. Wow. But with that being said, we boom. We brought boom to the park, and we just did what we did. We kept my son's name going just like we going to keep it going. Click, clack, boom. We on the field, off the field. We do recreational sports all year. We go fishing. We go camping. We play basketball. We play football. We do the spend the night. We do the play the games. Like, we do all that. It's for the kids. Me and Luke hooked up because it was for the universe for us to hook up. Me and Chad hooked up because it was destined by the universe for us to hook up. Me and Devontae Freeman hooked up because it was destined by the universe to hook up. Me and AB hook up because AB is a product of 5'8".
Right.
He from the capital of Liberty City.
From Liberty City.
AB from 5'8".
That's
the apartment building.
I did not know. I knew it was from Liberty City, but
5'8". AB is from 5'8".
Wow.
Yes, sir.
That Oakland Raider, AB, just FYI, Mac, just let you know. I wanted to put that out there.
Oh, my God.
You know.
So, on the music side, what inspired you to get into it? You said you've been doing this 14 years. What was the original inspiration behind it?
Like the same thing. If you listen to my music, I cater to the trials and tribulations. I cater to the pain. Like, you may hear some things you might think I'm going, like, over the edge, but it's what I've seen or what I done been through firsthand. And with that being said, my father got HIV. I found out when I was 14. You feel what I'm saying? My little brother was killed when he was 14. He would have been 30 right now. I done been through so much, like Corey Smith, for them boys who was on my block who know about 5'8". I seen the beginning, I seen the ending, I seen when indictments came out. And with that being said, my stories, my trials and tribulations, I just put it on the instrument and put it on the instrumental and gave it out there to the world, and that's still what I do to this day. All my music is factual, it's real. I don't sit and make up bubblegum. That's why it's easy for me to just produce the music I feel, because it's floating out naturally, because it is what it is. It's that reality. It's that harsh reality. It's that real. It's that Dade County. It's that Liberty City. It's that 5'8". It's that South Florida. It's that every Martin Luther King Boulevard around the world. That's what it is. Boom.
I love it, man.
So 14 years in the game, you've been doing this. You don't work with damn near everybody in the city.
Now listen, hold on. I'm 32. I'll be 33 in November.
Right.
My first album dropped when I was 14.
Right.
So if you do the math, that was already 18 years in the game.
So then 18 years.
No, but it's more than that. That's when it was established.
I'm gonna just let you do the math.
I'm a dub in the game, just to be like, I'm a dub in the game. 20 years in the game. I've been doing this. I influenced this. Truth be told.
In the game for many of decades. How's that? I'm over here trying to add and subtract all these numbers.
Listen, man, your arithmetic is not that great. It's not that great.
With the years that you've been in the game, you know, from the time you started to now, you work with a lot of artists in the city.
Yeah.
How do you feel like the trend is going right now, like the way that the music from the crib is going right now?
Honestly, I love the music. I love the certain people reaching their heights and reaching their success, but it need to be more love, man. Stop with the faking. Really show the real love, real love, support. You feel what I'm saying? Unite. We can do this collectively. Whoever y'all signing y'all contracts with, is they taking y'all in the back room saying, don't deal with these people, don't talk to these people. Delete them off your Instagram, delete them off your Facebook. Like, what's going on? Y'all know Blaze Carter. Y'all know the lane I've been in. Y'all know the work I've been putting. I had so many contracts I could have signed that, but the fine print, like I told you, Mack, it say you'll have to diss all the people you love. You'll have to separate yourself from the people who supported you. You'll really have to leave these people alone. And I never signed that piece of paperwork, because now I'm obligated to help everybody who helped me. But these other people, these other dudes get a piece of paper thrown in front of their face and don't let it have a dollar sign on the front page. They gonna skip all the way to the last page and sign that. And I ain't on that. I do this collectively for my city, for the youth, for the young kings, for the young queens. And it's what it is. Boom, on God. Blaze Carter.
So what do you feel like the city of Miami is missing musically? Like, because clearly you've been doing it so long, and there's so many people that influence Miami, but there's something that's missing.
It's missing a real, like, point blank period. There's too much fake going on. There's too much fake getting the forefront. There's too much fake, like, they don't want to give you your street passport. There's too much fake. Like, even when it comes to the TV and when it comes to everything, they frontline the wrong things. Like, I call it no names, but the real know the real, and the streets know the streets, and it is what it is. Like, even when it comes to politicians, when it comes to the music, everything down here need to be a real one in a position. You'll get the murder rate to stop if you put a real one in there who will know about the trials and tribulations, instead of one who went to school, thought they read a book and could just solve a problem about you read page 35 and 36. It don't go like that, bro. Like, just put a real one on. Just put real ones in power position and watch how this thing change. Snowball effect on some realness, reality. I bet that. Booming on God.
So, as an OG in the game, who are some of the young up-and-comers that you got your eye on that you like, yo, they gonna go?
Out of Miami,
yep.
young OGs, you know, like Real Talk, Bushy B, Kiddo Marv, you know, on the girl side, Tierra Trinice, V Stuck, me, Gucci, Foots, Dice, 311, Jimmy Real. I mean, the list go on. Shouts out to YD. I can name so many people who just get looked over and get stepped on and stiff-thumbed out the equation because they real. I'm starting to see, like, people too real. People scared of the real. And it is what it is.
Boy, I love it.
I ain't biting my tongue. Boom.
Blaze Carter is
shouts out to 99 Jam.
You working on a new project?
I'm working on a new project, definitely.
33?
33.
You still working on it, or is it done?
I mean, it's done, but, like, I'm leaving. I got some energy y'all guys put on me. I'm going to do a new record when I leave here.
Stop it.
You feel what I'm saying? I like 33. Like, it's the master number. It's just a number of energy. You get your biggest vibrations and your highest energy and your blessings when you turn 33. I want everybody to look the number 33 up, study your numerology, and see what the number 33 means. I'll be 33 November 5th. God's willing, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm going to drop 33 before then so people could understand what the music
the music of 33.
What everything, yeah.
Got it.
How many tracks you got on there? Or are you looking for?
Right now I got so much music, but
right.
particularly targeted on that project, I got 10.
That's what you want to keep the number 2.
I might go 12.
Gotcha.
It's going to be 11 when I leave here because y'all done put something on me. Stop.
All you? Any features on there?
Yeah, I got Meek Gucci on there. I got Foots on there. Shouts out to TT, young incredible kid who doing all the beats. He doing all the production.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
He produced the whole thing.
Oh man, he did a couple of my projects. He did For the Streets 1, 2, and 3 when he was just a freshman at Northwestern. Wow. Yeah, man, this dude's super talented.
How you link up with him?
Met him at a studio one night and he was happy to see me and he started playing some beats. He was like, "You like them?" I say, "Man, I like all of them." He like, "I made them." I'm like, "Nah, you ain't make them." My next question was like, "Where your parents at?" And his mother was sitting in the chair across from him. I'm like, "Man, we need to sit down and work out something like so this kid can get his fruits of his labor and he can start doing like right now he done did a beat for all the videos that y'all see me, all the names, everybody. TT produced them.
Wow.
Yeah, so his roster real full right now. Like his track list real heavy. TT beats on God.
Say less.
So as of right now, what out of all the songs you have done on the project, what is the most personal one for you?
The most personal one is called For the Game, and it might sound like it's for the but you'll hear it's called For the Game.
What's the message behind it? The inspiration behind that one?
Like if you know somebody who done lost their life or in jail and been through something, and y'all was riding hard out here, and you know they got kids,
right?
And you know they left kids, like go see about them as if they your kid, man. Do it all for the game. Show love to the game. Maintain, because a lot of people forget about the game, man. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the game as a violent aspect of the game. I'm talking about the love collectively and the moving as a unit. Like when y'all was moving as a unit, Buddy or her, they done lost their life and transformed into out of the physical form, or they locked up incarcerated. You forgot the way it go. You forgot the rope, and that ain't G code. 33 gonna give you all that. 33 gonna give you the ups and downs. 33 gonna give you some fun. And 33 gonna give you some vibing.
Now, where does this vibe come from? Like, did it come from parents? It come from just being out, reading? Like, where did you get this type of energy from?
The universe put the energy on me. If you look at all my projects, I did For the Streets 1, 2, and 3. I did 5-8. 5-8 is everything I did got meaning to it. My first album when I was 14, Blaze Be the Name. If you go look back at all my projects, everything had a particular meaning to it. Something I was going through in my life, a certain trial and tribulation. But with 33, it's a growing experience. It's a learning experience, showing that you could grow older at a different age, but you can still have fun. You can still dwell in certain activities that don't cause violence and still do what you do. Be a praying, God-fearing man, an honorable husband, a loving father, a loving brother. You know what I mean? Look out for your community. I go to all the Boys and Girls Club, YMCAs, the juvenile detention centers, the youth centers, on my own. All the kids got my phone number. They call me like, do this. This is what 33 about. 33 is about showing the love, uplifting, embracing, helping. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need no political seat to do me. I don't need no pulpit to give out the word. You hear me? We're here on deck. Boom.
So wait a minute. So if, for anybody that's listening right now, probably never heard For the Streets 1, 2, and 3. Where can they find? All
on Apple Music, Pandora, everything you can name. All the musical aggregators online. You can hit all that in right there. Blaze Carter.
And they'll find everything.
They'll find all that.
Listen, when you get an opportunity in Miami, I must say you need to go ahead and listen to this man. This man is talking some real stuff.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Blaze Carter hanging out with us, chopping it up. The new project 33.
33.
And coming out next month, right?
Yeah, next month. We got to aim for next month on the 2nd, but y'all done put another record in my life that I got to go do tonight. It might come out on the 9th. Shouts out to 99 JAMZ. Might be a 7-day pushback.
Well, we know what's already out right now. Let Us Live.
Let Us Live.
What is the whole concept behind Let Us Live?
I mean, Let Us Live, like, you know, the record obviously was inspired by, you know, a tragedy. Like the sudden death of my son, you know, I was making some shirts in my house. He came and asked me for $1. I gave him $3. I heard some shots, ran outside, found my son in a pool of blood. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, and it's deeper than that. So with the kids and the youth, let us live. But on the flip side of that, I proposed to my wife at the funeral, at my son's funeral, because a couple days before that, we was in IHOP and I made the ring out of $1. And I put it on her finger, and King said, "Daddy, when you gonna marry my mom for real?" I said, "It's going down." Like, so I knew he was there spiritually, and then I wanted his body still was there, of course, in the casket. So to me, it wasn't whole, but it still was whole. If you get what I'm saying, because the body was present and the spirit was. So I proposed to him, and people ain't let us live. So many people, but like they trying to take their son fame, or like the death of they. Why would he do that? Why would she say yes? Like that's why I say even people so opinionated. When I ride in my car, when I look, certain things catch my eye. eyes. I be riding down, I see a dude with a suit on under a tree on the bus stop, though, but he trying to stand out the sun to get to where he got to go to handle his business. These things catch my eyes. Like, you got to let the people live. Right. Stop having so many opinions. Stop being so judgmental when you don't know. So many people said so many foul things about me, like, oh, he rap now after something. Man, I've been rapping. I've been snapping. But you would say after his son that he want to rap now. Oh, you know what he done went? He probably done went on the other side and sacrificed it. Like, I heard the worst things.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like, and this is what I'm saying.
On some Illuminati stuff.
On some Illuminati stuff,
that's
bro.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Let me live.
Right.
Let me live. Like, I'm supposed to be subjected and back. They would have rather if I was in the corner, stuck in the corner, crying, like pulling my hair out, pulling my own teeth out, punching my fist against the wall, like going psych. They would accept it if that was that. But I stood strong within God's word, and I trust in what thus said, and my wife trusts in what thus said, because we evenly yoked, and she run off me, and we run off the Lord. So with that being said, we stood strong in the pain, and a lot of people couldn't understand the strength, and it ain't for them to understand. We just like, let us live. And after that, little Jada Page died. Let her live. Lamar and Easton, like before then, like there's so many kids, let us live. For people who making their moves, going to their job, if they satisfied with being a manager at Burger King or Checkers, taking their money home, supplying and bringing provision to their crib, let the people live, man. All around the board, let us live. Stop being so judgmental. My opinion button broke. I ain't got no opinion about nobody, so don't ask me nothing. Like, that's how they want to do it. That's their vibe. That's their style. That's their swag. That's them.
Facts.
And with that being said, let us live. Let me live.
All right, well, introduce the record.
So why don't you go to introduce it then?
This is my record right here, the first record that I recorded after the death of my son, Let Us Live. I took the whole You Quiet out my church, and we recorded this record. Shouts out to Jerry Wonder, DJ Moonray, and shouts out to Katie Steele for singing on the record. And we brought it to life. Merc the mic. Shouts out to Studio Center Hector. We got it together. Let Us Live.
Right here.
Big record on 99 Jam.
Believe that.
Let's get it.